Welcome back. Now, Shaun Gariseb is not just a social activist, but he is planning on having a mass demonstration and also has called on residents of the city of Windhoek to go out in numbers and to register cases against the council for what he terms as fraudulent charges on municipal accounts. Now, Shaun is joining us here in the studio this evening. Shaun, a very good evening to you. Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Good evening. Thanks for having me.
So briefly, Shaun, give us a bit of a context on the reason that has led to the proposed demonstration and case opening against the city of Windhoek.
Yeah, firstly, I must maybe put it out there that we Katutura residents are known for being back and forth with the city of Windhoek to an extent that we have reported them to every institution in this country. By every institution, I mean ACC, Competitions Commission, Attorney General, Ombudsman, even to the President. So having done that, we came across very, very important information from our activists which are within the city of Windhoek, activist workers which are aligned with, which their morality is aligned with the concerns of the residents of Windhoek. So when we got information about this, what is called a billing system, we first tried to reach out to the president, but unfortunately he referred us back to institutions that we have already knocked the doors on. So what we then did was we called a press conference to inform the public that this billing system is the problem for why we have been up and down for 2 years. So we were explaining as to what this billing system is doing to our accounts and the frustration it is causing.
And what is it doing?
The billing system is such that, look, when we started demonstrating against the city of Windhoek in 2022, what we were asking them is, why are you giving us an incomplete debt picture? Why are there excessive penalties? Why are there reconnection fees? Why is it such a burden? How do you calculate interest? Why is the behavior of the account different from that of a furniture shop or Edgar's, for example? Right. We were asking because everybody was complaining about my account goes from this to that. So what transpired from the information that we got by way of memos, financial reports, email correspondences, admittance, blatant admittance that the system is defective, the system is fraudulent. So what we picked up from these communications from our activists from within the city is that the people are aware that this system is so defective that it can, for example, add on amounts to your account, and these amounts are the same amounts we are asking that the city of Windhoek is unable to explain. That's why we have been all asking for complete debt pictures. But when one asks for a debt history, what you are given is just a small explanation and told to pay a fee and then for reconnection. Right. So that is what we have been subjected to. But this, we now have a picture of what is going on, and people are aware of this system and they have admitted to that. So it is against that background.
So now there have been charges laid against top officials of the city of Windhoek. What are these cases opened about and why are they directed at them?
Yeah, they are directed at these top officials because you must remember we have reported these people to the ACC, to the Competitions Commission, and to the Ombudsman, as well as to the line minister. Now, when we have reported these people, investigations have started, but the investigations are incomplete because these people are not cooperative. Who are these people? These are the same individuals that are protecting from availing public documents to these institutions so that we can complete and have an understanding of why we cannot get out of this financial situation. You must remember when we went to make a recommendation, because we are solution-based activists, we proposed mechanisms where we said, before we write off debts, let's first understand why we are where we are, because we were here 15 years ago. And they knew what we were talking about was correct, but they tricked us and made it seem as if we were not trying to honor our obligations. We said, if we adopt mechanisms, we will ease the burden, and the city will be able to honor its service delivery through what we are able to provide. But at the current situation is such that we don't understand why people are in the excess of 400,000, 500,000. There was an account that $1 million was added to. There was an account that $90,000 was added. And they are admitting these things in these documents to an extent that they even communique between an accountant and a senior official, they are saying there is no account history because it was deleted. So which means you can just delete 90,000 and go on as if nothing happens, and then you put it on tomorrow 15,000, and then we must. So we go to the. You see, it is like serendipity. Serendipity. We got this information through activists with good morality and understanding and patriots of this country.
Mm-hmm. Now, you have called for or on residents to demonstrate against this. Talk to us briefly on how imperative this demonstration is to your cause.
The demonstration that we are going to have is very important to understand that we are going to make cases first on Saturday. We are going to continue making cases because the cases are they are necessitated by the directive we got from the police and the ACC. Right. Each individual must come and make a case with his statement because people are affected differently. Whereas some pensioners have 500,000, some people have paid 50,000, some have paid 20,000. So where you feel that there was a suspicious activity or a suspicious escalation of your debt in the past 3 years, because this system has been in adoption for 3 years and it has been defective and fraudulent and deliberately been kept under as a secret for 3 years. You must come to the police station in Windhoek, at the Windhoek police station, and we must make a case which is called a joinder case, where we are going to, the first objective is to make 100 cases in the first 2-3 hours, and then we take it from there.
Mm-hmm. And does this include the whole city of Windhoek or only certain parts?
No, it includes the whole city of Windhoek. The person I was referring to that was that had this group was 1 million. They reside in urban areas, so it's not necessarily just people from Katutura. Mm-hmm. And also pertaining to the demonstration, the reason why we are going to have a demonstration is we are going to make demands at the demonstration. One of it is to have the CEO, because the CEO only joined us last year, I think. He must immediately undertake to a forensic audit on this billing system. Right. We are confidently informed that he has been withholding the go-ahead for a forensic audit. You must also remember, only 3 people are allowed to deal with this system. No mails are allowed, no emails are allowed about this system. Front desk is not allowed to speak about this system. You get into trouble.
Right. So now, with all the claims that you've mentioned prior to resorting to the measures that you are now taking, was there any sort of discussion, perhaps engagement that was held with the city of Windhoek to explain their side of the story?
We have been back. We have 19th of July. We already made them recommendations. We have been demonstrating. We have been to the minister. We have been to all available avenues. Like I said, where the city of Windhoek has been evasive. In fact, we have even forced them into debt write-off programs. We have asked them for resolutions. We have asked them for how they go about things, but they have not been cooperative, and it has been deliberate. Why would you? Why does it? It does not. It's not by chance that people are the same. All the institutions are experiencing the same problem with regard to obtaining information. Even the ombudsman is left with only one choice, and that is to summon them and arrest them if they don't cooperate henceforth, because we have extended our frustration to him also. So if these people are undermining an ombudsman who are our residents, if these people are misrepresenting figures to the Auditor General who is an ordinary Katutura resident, then that's why they cannot explain how people are in the excess of 600,000. And this is necessary action that we must take and to fix our city.
So overall now, what do you hope will come out of this planned demonstration, as well as, of course, also the charges that have been laid against the city of Windhoek? What are you expecting at the end of the day?
We are going to, you must remember, when we make it, if we make our charges, over the weekend, and by Wednesday, if there are no arrest or no communication from the police, we are going to exercise a provision in the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1977, which is a citizen's arrest on those specific individuals, those as heads of those departments, strategic heads. We are going to exercise that provision. And also, there is also it's very important to put this out there, is that there is also these people that are called Build Together groups. We will be joined by those groups because their issues will also be put to the table. They have joined us, and they have said that no, for a long time we've been disadvantaged because we fall under a build together of formation, and we are not debt write-offs are not extended to us. We are just left in debts. Imagine our debts go to the excess of 5 million and so forth. So they will also be joining us. They also cannot get explanation as to why the debts are behaving like that. So this is about getting justice, because the city of Windhoek has been enriching them unjustifiably, claiming money that they don't deserve legally. So that is what it is about. We still have confidence in other institutions like the ACC, because they are busy dealing with the Red Force issue. We are in court with the city of Windhoek for a civil claim against this conduct that they are doing. We are still waiting for the Competitions Commission to complete their investigation, and we still believe in what the minister will intervene in.
Okay. Well, Shaun, thank you so much for your time, and we wish you all the best in your demonstration, and hopefully we'll catch up with you again to come and ask the outcome of your demonstration.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, Shaun Gariseb.